Do you remember the previous video? We witnessed a pack of starving hyenas lurking in the dark, waiting for a weak prey to slip ready to strike without mercy. But in this video, you'll witness a great migration unlike anything else in nature, where 1.5 million wildebeests surge forward like a living flood. They migrate seasonally, following the scent of fresh grass, underground water veins, and an ancestral instinct passed down for thousands of generations. No leader, no guide. Wildebeests are born with a mysterious compass, one that leads them to follow the rhythm of nature itself. From the Serengeti in Tanzania to the Masai Mara in Kenya, a journey of over 1,600 kilometers filled with dust, traps, and blood. Why must they go? Because behind them lies death drought, barren land, and predators. They advance like a moving river. Some collapse from exhaustion. Others step over their fallen companions without stopping. Not out of indifference, but because they simply cannot stop. No claws, no fangs. Not as fast as cheetahs, nor as fierce as lions. Yet wildebeests survive, and in numbers beyond belief. Because they possess something many others lack: absolute endurance. They weigh nearly 200 kilograms, but are not clumsy. Their 4 long, sturdy legs stretch like taut cords. Each stride seems to spring off the earth. Their wide, flat snouts always close to the ground, leaving no blade of grass behind. They don't graze aimlessly. They move as if driven by instinct, always forward, never hesitating. The most extraordinary thing? Every year, at a strangely synchronized time, hundreds of thousands of females give birth at once. Just minutes after being born, the calves stagger to their feet. There is no time to learn to walk. They must run immediately. Predators can strike at any moment. In this world, if you're slow, born to run, run to survive. If you find this amazing, leave a comment. I want to be as resilient as these creatures. As the herd rushes like a tidal wave, death slithers quietly behind every step. Lions don't need to chase, they only need to wait. One look, one leap, and it's over.
Holy crap.
But sometimes the hunt fails. It's part of the survival game. Nothing is guaranteed, even for apex predators. Hyenas hide in tall grass, listening, waiting. Just one misplaced cry, and they charge in. Under the silver moonlight, the crunching of bones echoes eerie, yet necessary. They clean the carcasses. They keep the savanna from rotting. And the leopard? From the tree, it strikes like lightning. One bite blood stains the earth. Here, straying from the herd is a death sentence. No crying, no turning back, no room for hesitation. Leopards don't eat right away. They drag their prey up the tree, away from scavengers like hyenas and lions. They eat in silence, the same way they live solitary and still. Under the golden afternoon sun, a pack of African wild dogs begins to move. They don't hide. They don't ambush. They run fast, relentless, and well organized. Each dog holds a position in the pack with clearly defined roles. They rotate leadership to avoid exhaustion, like natural-born marathoners. They don't need to strike immediately. They push their prey to the brink of collapse before landing the fatal blow. Wild dogs don't need brute strength. They need intelligence, unity, and they have both. And then, the final gate appears, the Mara River, the divide between life and death. Muddy water churns like oil. The riverbank is jagged with rocks. The wind tears at the surface. Beneath it, eyes wait. Crocodiles ambush predators with no need to chase. The first one leaps in. Water explodes into the air. Then the second, the third, thousands surge forward, pushing and shoving like a running flood. Chaos, screams, trampling, blood begins to spread. A calf slips, swept away in an instant. Another, bitten, dragged down, vanishing in a swirl of red foam. No one looks back. No one is allowed to stop. No names, no memories. But if they don't cross, they'll die of thirst, hunger, or fall to predators. Each wildebeest weak, fragile, vulnerable. But together, they become a living wave, powerful enough to make even cheetahs hesitate. They move like a current, unstoppable, indivisible. The thunder of their hooves shakes the savanna. But the true miracle lies elsewhere. They don't just survive, they sustain the land itself. Where the herds pass, grass regrows from their footsteps and dung. They leave behind the seeds of life not just for their own kind, but for elephants, zebras, hyenas, lions, leopards, and even the birds that scavenge remains. From insects to predators, all depend on this journey. Without wildebeests, the savanna would die. They're not the strongest, not the sharpest, but they are the lifeblood of Africa.